Let's be honest. Minimalism sounds simple, right? Less stuff, more peace. Who wouldn't want that? You start by emptying your closets, you toss out all the things you haven't used in years, and for a moment, life feels lighter. But here's the thing. Why do so many people give up on minimalism? Why do so many of us start with enthusiasm and end up overwhelmed all over again? Maybe it's because we're doing it for the wrong reasons. Maybe it's because we see minimalism as a quick fix rather than a lifelong practice. In today's episode, we're getting real about why most minimalists fail and how you can succeed where others give up. One of the biggest reasons people give up on minimalism? The perfection trap. It's that feeling that if your space isn't picture perfect, you've failed. That if you still own more than 30 pieces of clothing, you're not a real minimalist. Sound familiar? Here's the truth. Minimalism isn't about perfection, it's about intention. It's not about owning 10 things. It's about making sure what you own serves a purpose in your life. So how do we break free from this perfection trap? Let's take inspiration from Ethiopia's Wabi way of life. In Ethiopian culture, Wabi is a deep appreciation of the natural flow of life. Embracing imperfections and valuing things for their raw, unpolished beauty. It's about letting things be, without the constant pressure to fix, improve, or perfect them. For instance, Ethiopian crafts and homes are often handmade and asymmetrical. They don't chase flawless designs, but instead focus on function and meaning. The beauty lies in their authenticity, not in symmetry or perfection. This mindset invites us to rethink our relationship with the things we own. Do they serve us, or are we serving them? It's a reminder that simplicity isn't about creating a perfect, polished life. It's about embracing what feels right for you. Let's talk about the emotional side of minimalism. Because let's be real, decluttering isn't just about getting rid of things. It's about letting go of memories, identities, even parts of ourselves. That mug from your favorite coffee shop, that sweater your grandma knitted, those items aren't just things. They're stories. And that's what makes it so hard to let go. In Mexico, during Dia de los Muertos, families keep altars with items that remind them of loved ones who have passed. But here's the key. The items aren't kept for clutter. They're kept for connection. It's a reminder that it's okay to keep things that hold meaning. But it's also okay to let go of things that no longer serve you. When you approach decluttering with compassion, you'll find it easier to let go. It's not about erasing the past, it's about making room for the present. Here's a tough pill to swallow. You can't buy your way into minimalism. Yet, how many of us fall into the trap of buying more stuff to feel like better minimalists? New storage bins, new capsule wardrobe pieces, new furniture. Here's the irony. You're decluttering, but you're still consuming. Now let's talk about creativity, resourcefulness, and adaptability. Important aspects of simplifying life without complicating it. In the indigenous Andean communities of South America, there's a beautiful concept called Aini. Aini is all about reciprocity and balance. A give and take with the earth, with people, and with life itself. It's a way of living that says, when you give to the land gives back. When you give to your community, the community will be there for you. Andean farmers don't focus on perfection or control. Instead, they work with nature's rhythms, planting crops based on the cycles of the moon and weather patterns. They embrace life's unpredictability instead of trying to fix everything with a quick solution. The lesson here: instead of obsessing over perfect solutions, focus on what you can give, and trust that balance will return to you. Whether it's simplifying your home or your schedule, it's not about finding one perfect way to do things, it's about staying flexible, adaptable, and willing to adjust when life changes. All right, now that we've covered the obstacles, let's talk solutions. Here are 5 practical steps to make minimalism work for you. Step 1. Start small. Begin with 1 drawer, 1 shelf, 1 corner of a room. Don't overwhelm yourself. Step 2. Define your why. Why are you pursuing minimalism? Is it for peace? Clarity? More time with loved ones? Keep your why front and center. Step 3. Practice gratitude. Before you declutter, take a moment to appreciate what you have. Gratitude shifts your mindset from scarcity to abundance. Step 4. Embrace imperfection. Your home won't be perfect, and that's okay. Aim for a space that feels right, not one that looks right. Step 5. Create boundaries. Set limits on what comes into your life. Whether it's a no-buy month or a one-in, one-out rule, boundaries keep clutter from creeping back in. As we wrap up, let's take a moment to reflect on everything we've explored today. Simplicity isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. It's not about reaching some perfect clutter-free ideal. It's about creating a life that feels light, purposeful, and aligned with what matters most to you. Maybe for you, that looks like owning fewer things. Maybe it's about spending less time on your phone, or saying no to commitments that don't serve you. Or maybe it's about learning to let go of the need to control every outcome and simply trust that things will fall into place. Let me ask you this. What's one thing you're holding on to right now that no longer serves you? It could be physical clutter, a belief that's weighing you down, or a routine that's draining your energy. Take a deep breath. Imagine letting it go. How would that feel? And remember, you don't have to do this all at once. Simplifying your life is a journey, not a destination. There will be days when it feels like progress and days when it feels like you've taken a step back. That's okay. The point is to keep going, to keep making space for what matters. Here at Nomora, we're not about quick fixes or overnight transformations. We're about helping you live a life that feels true, intentional, and free. So what's one small step you'll take today? It could be clearing a drawer, logging off social media for an afternoon, or setting a boundary with your time. Small actions add up. They create momentum. And that momentum leads to lasting change. Join the conversation in the comments. Share your thoughts, your challenges, and your wins. We're all in this together, building a community where less truly means more. Thank you for spending this time with us. Until next time, keep thriving with less, and remember, you're never alone on this journey.